Hey guys, we're back here on the Be Astonished channel page. It's August 30th, 2024. We left the airport a few minutes ago and we're here at the private hangar now. Wanted to show you a couple of airplanes that we have sitting in here that we take care of. First one is the Cirrus. It's an SR-22T G6. Some basic info about the airplane. It has 5 seats, but realistically 4 seats. One of the seats in the back is for a small child, small kid, small adult type of scenario. You're not going to put 5 adults in this aircraft to go fly around anywhere for any long period of time. So the design and the idea really is for a small kid. The aircraft can stay in the air for roughly 4 or 5 hours. Realistically, you're going to need to get out and go to the bathroom before the aircraft needs to get fuel. But if you do have that kind of endurance, you can spend easily a good 4 hours en route. And that'll take you around 800, 900 miles or so, depending on the winds. The typical mission for this airplane would be a family of 4 or a family of 2 or 3. And you could even see a lot of corporations or companies or small businesses that own it. If they have locations within a couple hours of their home airport. So here's a common scenario. From San Diego to LA, you would have to drive, I don't know, it could take you 2 hours, it could take you 5, depends on traffic. But in the aircraft, it's about a 25-minute flight. So once you get airborne and you head northbound, once you get along the coast, you're in the LA basin in 25, 30 minutes. So there is a lot of value to saving some time with that mode of transportation for sure. You could also get from San Diego to Las Vegas in about an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes. That drive could take 6 or 7 hours depending on traffic. So it's another good idea if those are some of your hot destinations. A couple other places people go from San Diego would be Northern California. If you're going up to Napa, San Francisco, that's about a 2.5 hour flight. If you're heading out to Phoenix, that's 2 hours. So there's a lot of advantages to utilizing this aircraft for those specific type of missions. Let's talk about cost. So to purchase the aircraft, brand new Generation 7, is just over $1 million right now. If you are looking for a pre-owned version of the aircraft, you can find a really good pre-owned for somewhere around $750,000, $800,000. You'd finance it just like you could a house, so a 20-year mortgage. Interest right now is around 6.5%, 7.5%, and you finance it for 20 years. So a lot of people are looking in the ballpark of $3-4 grand a month to finance a plane like this. A hangar in San Diego could be anywhere from $1,000 a month to $3,000 a month. Just depends on where you want to keep it and how nice and big of a hangar you're looking for. Insurance is going to be in the ballpark of 12 grand a year. Just depends on your experience and your total flight time experience. And then maintenance costs in the airplane, they're not horrible. So the newer airplanes have a warranty similar to what a car has. So you could basically have 80% or more of your items covered by the manufacturer. There's always a couple of things that they won't cover that you'll have to take care of on your own. But for the most part, half of your bill, sometimes 2/3 of your bill could be covered by the manufacturer if they are warranty items. So anyways, that's kind of a quick rundown on the maintenance. Flying the airplane's a lot of fun. It's like a sports car. It's got a side stick instead of a big huge yoke. It does have 300 plus horsepower, so you do get a lot of performance getting off the runway. It does climb pretty well, climb around 800 to 1,000 feet per minute, climbs around 120 knots. The airplane likes to cruise at around 8,000, 10,000 feet. Obviously you can fly it lower, you can fly it higher, but that's kind of the sweet spot. 10 to 12,000 feet is pretty comfortable for most flights. That's at least an hour or so long. You wouldn't necessarily go that high for a 20-minute trip to LA, but it is pretty comfortable. Some features on the airplane that they've done really nice is the interior. They've gotten a concept from sports cars like Porsche, Ferrari, Alcantara seats, headliners, nice leather seats as well for lots of padding and cushioning. Airplane does have XM radio, so you do have music to listen to while you're underway. All the airplanes have air conditioning. They're all real comfortable airplanes. It's not like a standard 40, 50-year-old Cessna where you feel like you're sitting on top of somebody struggling to fly the airplane. It's actually a really comfortable, nice aircraft. Seats in the back are the same. Nice leather seats, Alcantara headliners, very comfortable aircraft. It is all carbon fiber. The control surfaces would be aluminum, but the actual airplane itself is plastic. Continental is the manufacturer of the engine. It's a 315 horsepower engine, 3-blade composite propeller made by Hartzell. Pretty nice aircraft. So a lot of these are flying. It is the #1 selling general aviation aircraft right now in the country, and I think even worldwide. Big reason why is there's a parachute attached to the back. So if something was to happen to the pilot, or there's a structural failure or a mid-air collision or even an engine failure, you have the option to pull a handle and the aircraft comes down via parachute. Now once you land, the plane is totaled, but it does actually bring you down safely. And some of the injuries that you would have if you tried to land on a field or a road are pretty much gone now that you have the ability to pull a parachute. Only thing you do need to control is where you're going to glide to and where you're going to land. That's the tricky variable, but for the most part, it's a pretty safe option compared to trying to glide it in and land it on a freeway or somebody's backyard. So that's the gist on the Cirrus SR22. Thanks for tuning in to our channel, and hopefully we can get some more airplanes for you guys to check out. Thank you.